Alex, a couple of weeks ago, I was at your house with your family playing Legos with your kids.
I was well aware of this too, folks.
Yeah.
So don't worry.
This is not my confession. Alex, while you were on a work
Like
trip,
Asian Jim.
Erica called me over to pretend to be the new daddy for the kids.
Well, at least it's somebody I know. So
Yeah, but that's even worse betrayal. It's better to not know the person who's stealing your family from you, I think. Because you're supposed to come to me for support when you come home to the washing machine repairman.
Maytag man.
The Maytag man's here. But I was visiting, and at a certain point, it turned into Lego time. We all got down on the carpet, dumped out the entire jug of Legos, and went to town building our original Lego
spaceships, and a pirate bar.
Lego Creations,
Space Pirate Bar.
Space Pirate Bar. I don't remember the Space Pirate Bar.
That's kind of what I would always build. Like if I didn't have like a set with instructions, I would just be like, I'm going to build something, and I would put walls and tables, and it just became like I would have pirates and knights and spacemen in this bar. It was quite the hodgepodge.
See, I almost had like muscle memory because I always went to building spaceships when I was a kid, and so it was like Star Wars fighter spaceship fighter. Not jet, but fighter,
space
fighter. Thank you. And it was
Starfighter.
As I was putting it together, I was kind of like, oh yeah. And then I remember I used these pieces, and I made it like a police interceptor space starship, and that was like really muscle memory from when I was a kid, where we had that space system. Lego things, which then we started talking about how much Lego has changed over the past 20 years.
And was this before or after you guys played Lego Star Wars on the Wii and you're just like, I don't know what's happening here?
I really hate that game.
Well, the boys now have Lego Batman.
I try to be enthusiastic when I'm playing with your kids, but
it's the prequels. They were playing the prequel
But that
stories.
game sucks. It is so bad, and that's
95% of Wii games.
But people like the Star Wars Legos games, and I don't quite.
They like any of those Lego games. Yeah,
That's
there's
true.
like the Marvel, DC. There's an Indiana Jones one.
I didn't even really get it. I didn't get what was happening or what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help that your son was kind of leading the way, and it's sort of like the blind leading the blind. So
yeah,
it's just I feel bad because really those Wii games. So while I don't like Lego Star Wars, that's tolerable. The game that I hate the most, you know this, is Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, Smash.
That game. I basically just let myself die because I don't want to play.
yeah. I do have to say that the Smash Brothers on the Wii is an issue because with the Wii controller, and you had a Wii too, there is a distinct input lag. Yes, and for a fighting game as frantic, especially as Smash Brothers, you definitely need to have like. They made like that Pro controller or something like that, or any of the other versions.
I mean, I'd like for that to be the excuse of why I suck at it so much. I don't think I can use that as an excuse because your wife, and your children can beat my ass at that game. It's just me. I just suck at Smash Brothers. I mean, I remember.
Were you good at any type of fighting game?
I was great at like Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
And Street Fighter 2. I was the 10-year-old who would play teenagers. I don't know what happened to me. When I was 10 years old, fearless, standing in the arcade with my quarters, taking on like 16-year-olds on the original Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3. I was in it. Like I'm like. And I remember being this like sense of satisfaction because you could tell when the guy was super pissed off that a 10-year-old beat him, and he'd like storm away. And I'm like, yeah. Now I'm the 40-year-old who'd be like punching out a 12-year-old for beating me in Halo 10 or whatever is out there.
Oh, God.
Be screaming horrible things into the headphone at the 10-year-old who beat me now.
Yeah.
But it was so yeah, I had Mortal Kombat on in Street Fighter 2 and like those 90s era fighting games, but that's not fair. Smash Brothers is not a real fighting game. It's too arbitrary.
Here's this funny thing. They've got those Evo fighting tournaments.
Yeah.
And the only games that they're consistently there, because there really aren't any, the fighting game genre is kind of dead mostly. It's
Street Fighter.
The current iteration of Street Fighter,
Yeah.
whatever the current thing of Smash Brothers is, and then maybe next one's like Tekken, Dead or Alive.
Tekken's still around?
Whatever.
Dear
they still make
Lord.
Tekkens. Yeah.
They're one of my favorite things for Street Fighter 2. Have you seen? I'm sure you've seen this clip. It's some competition, and the dude like blocks like in a 12.
Chun-Li.
Is it Chun-Li
Yes.
blocking like a
Chun-Li,
12?
he parries it all.
Yeah, and then he counters with like his
Ultimate finisher.
ultimate combo
Yeah.
shit.
It's amazing.
It is absolute cinema. Sorry to go back to the video game stuff really quick before we get into Lego.
Yes.
The surprise hit of my visit last time, this previous just recent time, was that WWE game. That fun came out of like when it was like, oh, we're gonna play WWE. I was like, Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? You're killing me, Alex. We're playing Lego game. We're playing Smash Brothers, and now wrestling. Why do you people hate me?
Yeah.
And then it was the most fun. We were laughing so hard. That was a good fucking time. That was great.
It was a nice way of making up for the previous games.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Sorry, the boy was trolling us so hard because it was like he kept knocking over. No one could do the finishing move.
Yeah,
because he kept trolling us.
Yeah, and he constantly wanted to do like the ladder match, and it was like you have to put the ladder in a very specific spot right underneath the thing you need to get, and it's like second somebody like breathes on the ladder, it just collapses.
No, he kept knocking it over. We kept trying to do the thing, and he'd be like, "Ha ha!" and he was laughing. It was great. It was awesome. So anyhow, point is that we were playing Legos, and we were getting we were getting nostalgic, and starting to question what has happened to Lego since we're old men.
Yeah, and
you made the point that Lego now is entirely branded, licensed kits.
Yeah. When we were playing it with my kids, when I first got them Legos, I purposely decided to get them like one of those giant 800-piece variety packages you can get off of Amazon and stuff like that. And it's got all these, different, the single brick, the 2x1, the 4x1s, all this stuff, so that you can just literally build stuff out of, your pure imagination. And along with that, I had a bunch of older kits that I had from when I was a kid. Like there was like a Ninja Samurai one. I had a bunch of the underwater kits that they had. I had there was the Polar Exploration Space Kit that had the classic neon orange chainsaw, which everybody loved, and it was wonderful. And those things, I kind of just decided to take them apart, toss them in the container with the rest of the bricks, and be like, go to town, build, design, whatever you want to your heart's content. But even those kits that I had back in the late 80s to mid 90s, maybe I still had stuff when I was doing Legos. They were just kind of like, they were general themes. Like you had knights, you had pirates, you had the Lego city, you also had space. So it's just a general, genre of some sort. But then within those, they had specific types of themes and unique designs and kits that they created themselves within that type of, genre of general theming and stuff like that. And they didn't have any type of specific like licensing or brand or name recognition that when you saw a kit, you're like, oh, this is going to be, this is from this specific space show or this specific type of pirate thing and stuff like that. So it was more of their own homegrown type of designs that they were doing.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the Lego website right now. So we go into go into shop. Okay, so the first thing is Pokemon. Okay, so they're pushing the Pokemon stuff. All right, great. So let's go look at shop. Sets by theme.
Yeah, we could go by theme.
Animal Crossing, architecture, art, Batman, Bluey, botanicals. So those are like the plants. Braille bricks? What's this? It's Braille. That's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay, so that might be something specifically for blind kids, maybe? I don't know.
I guess maybe the instructions.
I think the actual bricks, though. It says bricks.
Oh, the
Braille
bricks.
bricks.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, the point is that so you do have cities still, but we got DC, Despicable Me, Disney, Dreams, Duplo, Peppa Pig, Fortnite, Gabby's Dollhouse, Harry Potter, Jurassic World, Lord of the Rings, Marvel, Minecraft, Monkey Kid.
That's something I think that's for like was for the Chinese market, and I think now it's all over the place. One Piece. Is Sonic the Hedgehog, Star Wars, the big one, Legend of Zelda, Lego Wednesday, Lego Wicked. They do have some of their own homegrown things, like the one that sticks out is Ninjago.
Yeah, like what's the city thing? What are they selling here?
That would be like the classic like city things where you got like
but see,
airport.
But it's not like we had. And this is another facet of it. There are major pieces that are just one piece of plastic.
Yes.
And that's radically different from what we used to do. Like on Target, I just typed in Lego into Target, and it's like Gremlins, these rock things that's like for people to put on their desks.
Just get a regular rock.
Pixar, Star Wars, giant hamster thing. I think Lego Creator is like for little kid, like little, oh no, 7+. But again, giant plastic pieces.
Star Wars.
That looks like it's for babies.
Yeah.
I mean, again, is that even multiple pieces? I guess it is.
Yeah, that one is. Yeah, those are definitely multiple pieces.
Minecraft. Same thing with Walmart. Same idea. Like these are massive branded. Alex, you're like,
sorry. I'm sorry. I know.
I was just like, I would buy that. But
they also got hot.
But the point is, and I've got to go full screen for this because this is.
Oh, it deserves a full screen.
Let's do that and that. All right,
there they are.
So when we were kids, it was this kind of stuff.
Yes.
Which was all. It just has this more like more excitement to it. And it's all more like imagination.
Right. It kind of, you sort of create a general setting. Like, oh, it's not a specific castle, but it's like, here's a castle set. And then you kind of create the characters and the stories and things such as that. I had this one.
You had this one?
That's one. You remember? Yeah. Remember that's the one that had like the little alien guy and the robot dude?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the castle that was further up. I think that was one of my first sets I had. The Knight Castle one. That's a little bit next one, not that one, but the next row.
Next row.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
yeah. And yeah, I had something like that. I don't think it was the same set, but it was a castle set. And I also had a pirate one, which I enjoyed. It was like Port Royal, I think it was called, or something. Yeah, these were all the they weren't like necessarily Robin Hood, but it was like, you could tell it's like, okay, it's kind of like Robin Hood, you know, because you got the guys in the tree fortress and stuff like that.
Forest Man.
Forestman.
I had the one that had, it was in that other, oh yeah, it's this one. I had this.
Mm-hmm.
It certainly looks
Very
like
nice.
Robin Hood.
Yeah. But it was just a general, you know, kind of like a set of some sort, and you kind of created your own idea, you know, stories and adventures and characters and stuff like that.
But look at how it's all pieces.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, aside from the bridge is one.
Yeah, apart from very specific pieces, it was all like, hey, if you want to make this wall or this arch, you actually have to build the arch itself. It's not just like a single piece of any sort. I have learned, though, with contributing to the cost, not just the having to pay for the licensing rights to create the sets, Lego also has to create the actual molds for those specific pieces, and something like that recycling truck that you saw, which is just one giant side piece. They have to build the injection mold for that piece, and then they have to, you know, cover the cost through the price of the product, and then justify, are we going to use this piece in any other type of set? Because a lot of times some of those very specific pieces are solely used for that one kit.
Right.
And then here we have their space kits were outstanding. Did you have that police one?
I had this one. Yep. I remember
where the space pirate guy is in the back there.
Yep. He's in prison. I remember these police blocks. And this is, and so like, I actually, because I have a picture of the one that I built when I was at your place. So look at this, and then look at the one that I built, and it's like there's that memory of how to build a spaceship, a police cruiser, starship.
Yeah. But here they had, I remember they had like a Magnetron, was those guys with the red, and they had little special magnet pieces. There was the other one that was like black and white with like a neon that was, I think they were called Blacktron, was another group.
Wait, so were Magnetron, were those the pirates?
I think Magnetron, they were kind of like, I felt like they were like sort of like explorers of some sort, or they were some special type of group. Blacktron, I think, were kind of like, they were kind of insinuated as being like a criminal element, but not like specifically. But then, then within that, there was that other group that was sort of the, or Mtron, I think there were. Yeah, then there was over there, which a lot of people really loved, were the Ice Planet Miner guys.
There it is, the Ice Planet. Go for that super satellite. Blacktron attack. Lower the rocket. Save the satellite. I got it! Oh no! Keep cool when you discover the new Ice Planet from Lego System.
They had like skis. Yeah, I had that one that's that one that you above it. Yeah, that one I had, which was like a rocket kind of thing, and then I also had like their base. And that was, look at how cool that is.
Yeah, see, and it just gets the imagination.
Nostalgia berries.
Well, it gets the imagination going of like, you don't. It's not, you're not pretending to be an existing property. You've got your own stories to tell with this stuff.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I'm Batman, I'm doing Batman things. It's, we're on a harsh frozen planet and we're excavating for minerals, and oh no, the space pirates have shown up to try to steal what we've been mining.
Yeah, we have to fight them off with our neon orange chainsaws. any dude that grew up in the during a time period and had Legos knows automatically. It's like, I can picture that translucent neon orange chainsaw and stuff. And then eventually they would kind of introduce some other kinds like this. Like this is kind of like an insect looking vehicle of some sort.
Well, look at space factions.
Yeah, 87 to 99. Yeah.
So let's see. Let's see what the Rambling Brick has to say about the
Futuron. Okay, I think Futuron was just like the generic space type of group.
They're just in space.
Yeah, space. Their big thing was they had like a train, like a space train. That thing. Yeah, I remember that. That looked really cool. But then I was like, where am I going to build this?
So these are
unfortunately asked for.
These are more like peaceful explorers and settlers. Like they've got, they're just kind of in neutral.
We're maintaining the infrastructure here.
Just 9 to 5, salt of the earth types, salt of the moon.
Mm-hmm. Blacktron was kind of like, that was sort of like the space criminals, like was it the Black Sun from Star Wars Expanded Universe and stuff? They're kind of like shady criminal elements, smuggling, espionage, stuff like that.
It is
probably wanted by the police.
They're the ones they were the Marauders.
Intergalactic got the Triforce of Wisdom there too.
Intergalactic crooks heading to steal secrets, cargo, and more. This was the first time any LEGO theme specifically had bad guys. Well, it coincided close enough with Pirates doing the same. Okay, Pirates, the Pirates set. Gotcha.
Yeah, classic Lego space sets had way better characters and ships than Starfield. Hands down. Now look at that base. I mean, that base, it's just it's got this sinister feel to it, but it's so cool looking.
Although Blacktron only had the featured place in 7 sets, they still presented a serious threat to society. So much so that the Space Police were called to help deal with them. And here we go, Space Police. So the blue and reds. Nice.
Yeah. Yep. That's the Blacktron. Yep. That was so cool. Look at that. And then the thing underneath, I don't know what that does, but it looks like a launch bay or like a...
This?
Yeah, you would turn that black knob there on the left side, and it would kind of move something forward, almost like it was like, I don't know, like a particle accelerator or a Gauss rifle or something like that.
Yeah, I had this little guy. I had a lot. I would get like these little kits in my Christmas stocking, or like a little smaller birthday gift, like these little 6-piece kits.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mtron. Yeah, Mtron was the other guys. Yeah.
So that started in the 90s.
Yeah, that's where they had like magnets and stuff. And these guys were kind of like I don't know, like I would say explorers or excavators or something such as that. They had I always kind of feel. And they had the big plastic wheels on like the vehicle. They almost looked like the spice harvesters from Dune or something like that.
It doesn't sound like they were specifically bad guys though.
No, I think they were just they were putzing around someplace. This was Blacktron 2.0.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Back with a vengeance.
Yeah. Invigorated Blacktron team with new color scheme, black and white and neon. Ooh, and they have like a little bee on their stuff now.
Yeah. Space Police 2.0.
See, this is where I aged out.
Oh, okay.
I definitely knew, like this, I remember. So 1991, I think so I was almost 10 years old. Yeah, that was where I started to age out, because this is totally foreign to me.
Yeah.
Space Police 2.
This. Yeah. I think my brother might have had that crawler one down there.
Led by Captain Magenta.
Yeah.
Oh, here's your Ice Planet, guys. Oh.
There we go. That's my jam.
I just like how they've got white hair too.
Yeah, I love these dudes. These guys. Yeah, and the base, the Ice Planet base. Oh, yeah. There we go. Beautiful.
Okay, to be fair, this is a very big single piece of plastic.
It is, but it was like the platform. It's yeah.
I mean,
that's the gate.
There's not much to this kit.
True, but you just have to use your imagination.
I understand. It's non-branded. It's its own thing. But I'm just looking at, this is just a big piece of plastic.
You could pretend that they were like North Korean space because they have intercontinental ballistic missiles. So, Rocket Man.
Were the space the Ice Planet people were bad? These are bad guys?
No, they were kind of I think they were like miners for precious metals, I feel. But then they also were very big on
research.
rockets.
Yeah, rocket researchers
rocket
of
research.
Ice Planet.
Mm-hmm.
1993.
And Spyrius. I don't recall Spyrius.
So this is where you aged out.
Yeah, I do remember that big robot. And then Unitron was another one. I would still kind of see this in Toys R Us. But I never really... I think I was probably into something else at this point.
Oh, interesting. Unitron continues to evade my collector's efforts. So relatively limited in their distribution. Huh.
Yeah. Explorions. UFO. And then UFO was, I think... Yeah, that's not that one. There's another one. No, not that one. But it was one that I have like a piece for. I think at this point it was kind of like I had one less, like around that time it's kind of like already ending out with
insectoids.
Legos. Yeah.
Insectoids.
Because at this point you and I are already heading into high school, so
yeah. Well, now high schoolers love, or no, I guess, do high schoolers love Legos? Millennials love Legos, period.
We still love Legos.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any Legos, but I'm glad that other people do. Mm-hmm. Liz likes her Legos. She has Voltron Lego, which is now very expensive.
Voltron, interesting. There's Voltron.
Interesting, there's Voltron?
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a Voltron. What's my Lego set?
Am I making this up? Is there not a Voltron Lego kit?
If there was, I had no idea.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. This is what she has.
Is this recent?
No, it's probably like 10 years ago.
Oh, I had no idea. Interesting.
Now it's worth a bunch of money.
So I'm guessing when you built it, did you build the 5 individual lines and then combine it?
I don't know. I don't know anything. I just know that Liz has it, and she has it in her apartment, and she's like, look what I made. And then she's like, it's worth a lot of money now. Well, $325, $499 in the box, $549. Yep. I don't know how much she paid for it. I think she paid $99 for it.
That sounds like it might have been the price when it got released.
Yeah.
So
it's like, oh, look at all these cool original toys, and then oh, fuck you, here's the house from Up.
From Up.
Here's the Harry Potter house.
Yeah. So what you can tell the difference
orchids.
here. So, and that's the interesting thing with a lot of the Lego sets nowadays, especially these like very specific, unique ones that are sold either exclusively through Lego's website itself. I feel like a lot of these kits now are simply designed solely to be built and then displayed. Like that Hogwarts one,
for adults.
You could play with it.
Yeah,
you could play with it, but it's like, I don't think a kid's going to be playing with it in that regard. I think it's just going to be like a display piece, like up on your mantle or something. Those space sets that we were looking at are the Forest Men. It's like you built it and then you played it. It was like a play set that you ended up doing.
I mean, I remember that Forest Man kit that I got. My mom put it together for me. I played with it for a while. Then it was sitting on like a bookshelf. And then one day I did something and knocked it over, and it blew up into a million pieces, and that was the end of it. Then it
was Humpty Dumpty.
Then it just turned. It just got added to the box of
the box
or the
when you were a kid. Did you have any of your Legos like in those red? They look like suitcases. I would say or briefcases. Like my brother and I, we had a couple of these like actual Lego official like red storage cases that you could you had like little clasps and then you could carry it with yourself. And they came in various sizes.
I am not familiar with what I remember were like the yellow tubs that had the 4.
Okay, yeah, the yellow tubs with there was like you could have like a handle.
Is that
you could
what you're
fold
talking
down.
about?
Yes, those ones.
Nope.
Yeah.
No,
My brother and I had a bunch. They were like solid plastic. Like you could almost use it as like, it's fireproof.
They look like Pelican cases. Do you know what Pelican cases are? It's what they transport like camera equipment in.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like heavy duty.
It almost looks like a gun case.
Heavy duty transportation for your Legos.
It would be funny as like somebody, like you rob somebody's house and they're like, "Oh, it's a Lego box." It's like, haha. There's my Glock.
Like, look at that. But you're right; these are things that people would display for sure.
Yeah, those ones underneath.
I mean, it's kind of like this orchid's kind of cool. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not. Wait, what's Alex doing?
No. I mean,
that's right. Is that Tokyo?
Yeah, I've got Tokyo. I got my brother. Which one did I get him? I think Paris. But I mean, I'm guilty myself of doing like the display thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been to Tokyo a few times, so it's like I have an affinity for it.
Alex is trying to justify his terrible decision.
Please understand, small family business. But yeah, I've been to a couple of these sites and stuff like that. So it was kind of more of like that architectural line they've done and stuff like that. But no, I think their architectural line is much different. But this is nice because you get various types of sites and locales and stuff like that. So
like I really like this camera as someone who does a lot of photography. This is something that appeals to me. Even though the photos are for babies. But so that's kind of cool. This has like an Asian flair to it. These orchids, and I think they're pretty dope, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just have like, it's more that it's like a self-imposed don't buy a Lego kit because everybody buys Lego kits. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to put this on display in my living room. I don't want to put it on display at work. Even though I think it's cool, I'm kind of punishing myself. You know what I mean? Like, I
kind of feel like it's sort of like Funko Pops for people who aren't into Funko Pop.
Yes. Yeah. Again, there are Funko Pops that I think are cool, but I just won't buy it because it's a Funko Pop.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get caught up in that world.
Okay. Yeah, there's like a gacha machine you can get.
Oh, sorry. It's at the bottom of this page.
It was at the bottom. Yeah, but it's it's just a lot of.
Oh, it's a vending. It's a vending machine.
$180. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it vends minifigures, but like that's. Yeah, and also that's the other thing. Like, a lot of these Lego kits are just like $180 just for it to kind of like, what exactly would you be doing with this once it's done? Would you seriously just be kind of like, I'm vending and I got a minifigure and I put them back into my ball and I put them back in the the top of the machine and stuff?
So like, if we were a like hugely successful media company, I would have this in the lobby with actual balls of like some kind of toy that you could get. So like when guests came through, you could like, I got like a little figure and do something like stupid waste of money like that. But for a normal person, there's no reason to have this. Sorry, my hair is driving me nuts. What is happening?
No, you're fine.
What is happening there?
You're good.
There
you go.
What is that? There we go. Sorry.
I do find it also funny. I know they've done this. There's been like specifically for like Star Wars, where every few years they come out with like a new design of like the Millennium Falcon, and it's like, I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't want necessarily the Falcon. I don't know where we're like going with that, but I know that the big thing recently is that they made a brand new Death Star that was like hundreds of dollars,
like $500.
Yeah.
Like, this is cool.
Right.
Although I do think it's funny of who's building it. It's accurate.
Yes.
But I mean, that's pretty.
I don't know if you can get anything for 10 cents these days. I think that's the biggest glaring.
I love how they have the adults welcome thing at the end.
Adults welcome. Well, I feel like that's the only people that really buying this stuff because it's like, what kids? Okay, apart from like maybe some Star Wars, well, maybe not Star Wars, but like probably the superhero stuff for kids. Kids don't really seem to be too big into Legos unless you can kind of show them that you can just build whatever you want. Kind of like my kids.
Well, no kid is going to want. Okay, if I got this for your boys, they'd be like, "Why didn't you save your $180 and save up to buy us a Switch? Like, what are we going to do with this?
Yes.
What are we going to do with this thing, idiot?" Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
They would just look. They would be baffled by this gift. So.
It's like the ninja zombie all over again from Uncle Brendan.
Oh, what a disaster!
He still plays. We've had him. We still play with him.
I would super glue that motherfucker together if I was you.
Well, the problem is if you super glue him, then his special ability can't work.
Well, it's not much of a special ability.
Yeah.
Not just anyway. You can still do his arm. Anyhow. I love how he's got like the jerk off arm.
With 6 slime strike actions, it's a limb launching, slime spraying smackdown. Slime your rivals to pieces, then mix, match, and reload again.
I think it's sad that we've lost that part of Lego, but to be fair, Lego was going out of business during that era.
Yeah,
And-
it was looking pretty dire, and Bionicle, which was actually a homegrown, developed concept, is really what helped save it, and it spawned a whole new renaissance for the company that still kind of is continuing to this day.
Well, and it's the licensed products contribute to the success of.
Yeah. Right, Finn?
Now I know what it's like for when you had to like go take care of your kids.
See, you got a kid now too.
Oh, we record.
But mine don't crawl on the top of the desk.
As far as you know,
Just the furniture.
just the furniture. Yeah, and so like the licensing and catering to millennials, older millennials, definitely has helped them out financially because it's like, well, the little kids may not want to play with Legos anymore, but sad single millennials definitely want to build them and put them on their desks and put them on display in their sad 1-bedroom apartments.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's kind of like, I kind of think of it as like the millennial version of the old boomer hunting trophies, where it's like you would have like. Well, it's like when you go fishing, you got like the big, huge, 12-pound bass. You want to mount the thing and put over your mantle, or you had the 12-point buck, and you want to, get the head taxidermed and stuff, or the what was it, like league bowling trophy or something like that. Nowadays it's like, oh, I've got this. Look at this cool Lego kit that I built. I'm going to display it on my little, my little bookshelf here and stuff like that, and it's kind of like that modern day version of it, sort of.
Right.
A lot less firearms involved, but then again,
Hey, that's life.
yeah, that's how it is.
I say if you have children and you've got a big box or bag of Legos, go look up some of those old 90s designs and take that picture and sit down with your kids and be like, we're going to try to build something like this. And just there's no instructions. We're just gonna like use what we've got and try to like mimic something. And I think that's it's a fun project, moms and dads out there.
Yeah.
Give it a whirl.
And I think there might even be, I mean, if you do want to try your hand at building those kits, you can, I think there's probably websites out there that have scans of
The instructions?
the old instruction manuals. Yeah. And I think there's also websites of companies that you can buy the individual brick pieces and stuff like that. I've gone to like a couple of Lego stores. I think there's a Lego store up there at Woodfield maybe, and it was probably the first time I walked in there and I saw that there was like an orange color bricks, and I was just like, holy cow, I've never seen orange before, but now they have orange stuff all the time.
Folks, look.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, that's kind of, as much as people have issues with the internet, I think this is something that is kind of a benefit of it and stuff like that.
They definitely need.
The classic Ghost. Yes.
Well, that reminds me of the Playmobil Ghost.
Yeah. Very similar.
Because I think that there was a Playmobil. It was like Lego, and Playmobil, and then Playmobil for a while. Like it kind of overlapped, and then I segued to Playmobil in my older years. But it seems like Brick Instructions needs some help though. Like they don't have a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Digital building instructions for older sets. Huge Oh, do they have their own archive?
They might. Okay, so you would need to get.
The number.
Yeah. Or well,
these aren't that old looking though.
No, these are more recent.
2024. Well, let's see. 90s Lego. Let's see if we can find one. Like I want to make the police thing. So let's do space. And
that was the one I had. That one right up there.
Which one?
Yeah, that one.
This one?
Yep.
Well, it doesn't have a number though. I'm looking for the actual.
Sorry. Go and do 6960.
6960. Which one's that?
Or 6898. Do 6898.
This one?
Yeah, for that one. Yeah, see if they have that.
Too far back.
That's crazy.
6898. Yep. So let's try. Okay, so let's one last thing and then we'll move on. Okay. Lego 6989. Is that what it was?
Yeah. 6898.
6898. 6898. Instructions. There you go.
There you are.
Oh, weird. They made a big deal that we don't.
Maybe that's sets by year. I think maybe that's how they do it.
Oh, we were in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, hey.
Yeah. It exists. So you guys,
try it out, everybody.
spend a weekend doing stuff like that,
You'll have fun.